Good morning, guys. Today we're sitting at 62.4 kilograms. Very nice.
Welcome, guys. Oh, damn, this is actually kind of fire. So I've bought a microphone. I just hope that it was like totally over the top and no, you've gone that. No, just kidding. Um, yeah, I think the best way to just structure my workout and yapping situation is just first getting the yapping out of the way and then just the workout. Um, so yeah, let's just talk about the day. Um, Only had four lessons. First two um are getting redirected, getting moved to tomorrow, because their a teacher is missing this and that, and so it's gonna be a also a very chilly day, not too much school and this and that, so very nice. Um, yeah. Besides that, was nothing too crazy going on in school. My English teacher just we had the history lesson with him in German, and like sometimes we question like, man, what the hell are we even doing? But he's a good guy. And then we got biology and had a really interesting documentation um, about a well, this was actually about a pharmaceutical that was used as a sleeping agent, but the adverse side effect was for pregnant women that it kind of mess up the genes, and so the people had sometimes like no arms at all. It was pretty much just like no arms, but then just like uh, the hand, and sometimes the same with the legs. And like there was that one guy, he had like the really short arms, and talked about how his life has been and how his daily life is and this and that and everything. And this just made me realize how goddamn fortunate I am, because there are so many people have it so much worse than me. Because I mean, like, yeah, I do have a few issues. I mean, um, parents are not the absolute best. But I mean, I do have parents, and they're not abusive and everything, so that's definitely a big plus. And then I might not be the tallest guy, um, or have it easy with putting on size. I mean, putting on muscle, it's about right, but I have such a quick metabolism that is not so easy to eat in a caloric surplus. Um, but still, I have an able body. Like, I mean, let's just pull up the data. I'm just typing in how many people are disabled. Mm. Germany alone, um, 7.8 million, and in Germany there are around about 80 million people, so around 10% of the people are disabled. That is absolutely. Oh yeah, 9.4 percent of the total population. Well, the overwhelming majority is in high age, but like still, let's uh, I mean that doesn't really matter if it is in high age or not. I mean just because it's still like if you're disabled, you're disabled. Doesn't matter if you're uh, I mean yeah, if you had your whole life and then only when you're older you're disabled. I mean okay, fair, but still being disabled is a hard blow, and so I mean this is already very, very fortunate um, that I don't have any kind of disabilities. I mean, I'm a bit dyslexic, I'll give you that, and probably a bit autistic and not retarded, but definitely under the banner of special. I think we can all agree on that, but yeah, my life is super fortunate. And I mean, yeah, with girls, I don't had too much luck, and I dated this one girl, and she was a narcissist and this and that. But come on, let's be real. How incredibly fortunate I am. I don't have any type of allergies. I mean, just a little bit with pollen, but that's like pretty much nothing. Okay, fair point. I do have um I can't see too good, but it's still in a reasonable range and everything. And when I just think about all the things that I have, it's like, damn, this is this life is actually kind of amazing. I mean, I've been born in Germany, like one of the safest countries there are. I mean, sure, there are definitely other countries that are even safer, but still super safe. And also, I've been super fortunate with the teachers that I had. I mean, of course, in middle school, my teachers weren't great. I mean, not all of them, but there were bad and there were good and bad ones. And also, my class was pretty toxic and everything. But looking back on all of those things, this now gives me the ability to look in a very broad view upon the topic of school because I've experienced the bad, I've experienced the good. Let's just face the facts, and I can say with confidence what truly matters in school, and I think this will also help me definitely once I become older and become a parent myself. Um, that I then can tell them what truly matters and what don't, and how to go through the bad, and how to use your opportunities to the fullest when you're in the good and everything. Yeah, and also, I mean, just look at it, this size, man. Ah, I can't lie. Been super fortunate. I mean, also one thing that only like close friends of me know is I don't know if you know this, but pregnancy is usually 40 weeks. And I've been born at the 35th week. And 5 weeks, I mean, a whole eighth, it's like, that seems already quite a lot. But it gets a lot worse because from my development, I was only at the 30th week. And this truly marks how bad things truly were. And I've got to say, um, that I came out the way that I am, and that I have no disabilities. My height is, well, I'm not too tall, but still pretty average. That my mental capacity is, I would say, even above average, and everything. It is truly remarkable. And I think often enough, I don't really appreciate the things too much. I always look at, oh, I mean, I don't want to pull out the picture or anything, but there's this one guy on Instagram, but I only still saw the videos on YouTube. It's like a 410 pound guy, like I don't know, but like it feels like 7 foot tall and like super ripped, like superhuman strength and everything. And you just look at such a guy and think like, holy shit, I wish I could be that guy because I mean, I do quite got some muscle, but my shoulder width isn't that great, and I'm not that tall, and I mean, my looks are quite good, but I've got this guy in my class who has got like you're just looking at his face and his face like, holy shit, genetics did you good, boy. And so I always look at the guys that have more than me, that have it better than me, the people that do better in school. And I mean, especially that is usually like, man, I ain't doing shit, so what do you expect? And the same with working out. I mean, I could be probably 70 kilograms with the same level of, well, not quite, but pretty much the same level of leanness if I just trained properly the 2 years that I'm already training. Um, but I mean, that's part of the journey also. Making mistakes, not doing things correctly, and learning. And I mean, of course, you would have wanted to do things better just from the get-go, but I mean, it's with everything in life. I mean, my first attempts with getting a girlfriend and talking to them, this and that, like, I just look at that and think, holy shit, why are those things bad and cringe and this and that? Um, but throughout all of this, um, I've learned, and quite frankly, I've learned about myself, and also reflected on my past, um, and gained understanding about myself and how to navigate my life now. And this is some of the beauty of it. The beauty is not being born at the top or whatever, but reaching there. Because let's show you. I've I've got quite nice apps and everything. But you know what? For me, it has never once mattered like pretty much anything to me. Like it's just apps, and what is the six pack worth? But like for a guy who was always overweight, like the six packs symbolizes his dedication, his hard work, his discipline, the sacrifices he has made. And so, yeah, if I would have had all of the things that I desire right now, the height, the this, and that, I could not appreciate it because I was born with it, and so I haven't worked for it. And how should you be able to tell the worth of something um, that's just been given to you? You can only do this if you compare yourself to others. And let's just say double-edged blade because you're either going to see how much better you have it and how fortunate you are, or you will see how much worse you actually got it than others and how unfortunate you are. But that's really a hard thing because there are always going to be people that have it better than you and always people that gonna have it worse than you. And so like, hmm, what you gonna do about it? Yeah. And I mean, with girls, I still got like today. I mean, I'm just coming from dancing lessons, and so it's like I see those like there is some good-looking girls, and it is frustrating to know that you cannot get them, or rather that they are already taken, and that you've just been too much of a coward to approach them and to just make a move or whatever. And this truly stings. This is this is like the moments when you when you want to do some chore that you have been given, and then you realize it's already been done. This is kind of the pain. You know that you could have, but you didn't, and now it's too late. But I think this also will give you a lot of courage for next time, because making a mistake once is, I mean, it's human nature to make mistakes, but to repeat mistakes, and especially to repeat mistakes over and over again, this is just being a fool. And so, yeah, what you gotta do, you just have to, oh, sorry, you just have to take the mistakes you have made and learn from them. And I was when it came to women, I was always a coward, not being able to confess it or approach them or whatever. But I've learned a lot. This was yesterday, yeah. So yesterday I talked a bit with my English teacher and another guy from class, and we had a great conversation about how school is just way too easy right now. And so after that, I've gone to the train station with a guy from my class, and we talked. Oh, so yeah, there was a girl driving by with her bike, and he was like, "What a beauty," and I disagreed because like, yeah, it was true, and so then we came into a conversation of me doing the dancing lessons and how I've improved and not being so much of a coward anymore. And so then there were two girls walking by, probably a grade higher than us, and also from the age 1 year above us. Um, but it was pretty much like, I mean, they were not too bad looking, but not where I would like say like, oh damn, you look really good. But he was like, you're going to give that girl a compliment. I was like, okay, fuck it, I'm just going to do it because I'm a man of my words, and so I felt challenged, and so I just did it. And so they were walking by, they had a conversation. So I was like, sorry to interrupt you, but I just wanted to tell you that I think you look really pretty. And then she said, thank you. And then she said, have a good day. And then they just walked off. And, that's it. Usually we make, usually we overthink things, especially me. I'm a big time overthinker. I think so much about things, how I'm going to do things, if this is the right path or this is the wrong path. And most times in life, it's just do the fucking work. And yeah, I think this is something I definitely gotta improve on. It's just when I see there's something to do, to not overly think about it, but just to approach it. Let's say there's a flat tire and don't think like, oh, the flat tire. What do I do? I don't know. I think I'll just wait and this and that. No, it's just like, okay, I have a flat tire. Okay, so let's just ask ChatGPT. I got a flat tire. What the hell do I do? And then it tells me, okay, look for this and that. If there's a hole in there, and if there's a hole, um, you can fix it like that and everything. This is how you should approach a problem. Just go for it. And also just letting go of your overthinking and fears. And I mean, this is easier said than done, really. I mean, it's like, it's your first time going to the gym, or like, no, you're hesitating to go to the gym because there are a lot of people and they're also strong, and you start and you don't know what to do, and you don't want to embarrass yourself and this and that. I mean, everybody who's been to the gym knows we're all insecure as fuck, and nobody gives a shit what you're doing, pretty much. And there are also mostly, overwhelmingly, real nice people. But if you got your fears, this doesn't matter shit to you. And so you have to overcome those fears. And how you do it is to just let go and to just start. I mean, even with like for me, I want to improve my grades. I want to improve my writing, my everything. And I constantly think about, okay, how will I do this? And will I do this often in a week and this and that and everything? Um, but the thing is, it's much simpler than that. Let's just do it. Go for it. Just ask ChatGPT to make you a proxy class test and just write it on paper. Um, type it in after that, or maybe it can even read your handwriting. Mine probably not because it's so bad, but um, and just do it, and then it will show you, okay, you have made those spelling mistakes, and then you just take your time and do a full-on correction. You take every word and write it down 3 times or something, and correctly, of course. And then with grammar, it's a bit like, okay, maybe you write down the whole sentence or the phrase you've gotten wrong. Um, it depends what type, how severely the mistake is, and then you go over your language. Have you used good expressions and everything? And then you just ask, okay, um, can you give me some expressions to improve the text? Or the structure was bad and you couldn't even follow a point and everything. And then what you do is you just write the whole goddamn thing again, but better. And I know this sounds like a very tedious work. I mean, you have already written it, and you're pretty bummed out about it because it wasn't so well as you thought it was, and it's this and that, and you don't want to do it. But this is where greatness is made. Um, that you do the work, and then you um recap your work. You look at it and you analyze the mistakes you have made, and then you do it right again. And well, this is how you learn, and especially with things that are highly technical. I mean, with bodybuilding, it is let's face it, many of the movements are not too technical. Um, I mean, maybe a squat, a maybe the RDL stand doing. Um, but bench press is not too. Um, I mean, with moderate weight, it is not too. It is pretty hard to completely fuck it up, and th- this is that's just the thing. If you have something that is highly technical, and writing is highly technical, the expressions, the grammar, the spelling, um, you will have to improve your technique over and over again. And especially the problem that I face is that I just write too little, and so that I write um, too slowly, and then it isn't. I don't have enough time to just get my point across, and also it just kind of annoys me. Uh, I mean, let's say you're a powerlifter and you never do cardio, and so then you have a sports exam where it's like, okay, how many rounds can you run? And you maybe you're not exhausted to your limits, but you're just way too annoyed to just continue walking because you just do it so little, and so you're bad at it. And so yeah, the the reality is, um, oftentimes, I mean, pretty much always, you're bad at the start, and so you mostly also dislike it. And so if you just push through the valley of despair, I mean, first comes the uninformed optimism, that you're just really hyped about it, and you've heard so many great things about it. But then you come to the informed pessimism that is not that easy, and the benefits are not so immediate and not that great and everything. But if you can just push through that until you see the rewards, until you get better at it, until it becomes fun to you, you gotta push through that. yeah, it is not nice. I'll tell you that. But this is the reality for pretty much everything in life. Yeah. I mean, I wish I could tell you that there's an easy approach to working out, to getting better in school and everything, um, or to being able to talk to a woman or anything and get a girlfriend, um, or even get a boyfriend or whatever. I mean, I think a lot of my viewers are gay, or at least their comments are gay from me. Um, but yeah, there is there is no easy way in order to achieve what you want, because you just have to push for things that you don't want to do. And I think no, this was a podcast with Alex Mosi. Um, I sadly don't remember the guy who said it, but he quoted someone else. So um, oftentimes we search the magic in the things we avoid. So I want to get bigger and everything, and so I just think of ways to do other stuff better and this and that and everything. But the magic that I'm searching for is right in front of me. The thing that I just don't do right is count my calories. You understand? Oftentimes the problem is just in doing the basics, and I think I could improve my grades so much if during the lessons I would just take notes, and then after that I organize them, and I maybe make ChatGPT, so ask ChatGPT to give me some to question me about it, or to give me some um, tasks to do in order to strengthen my strengthen my understanding about the topic, because some of the teachers just don't even give homework no more because they know most of the students are just going to do it with ChatGPT, and then it's like, what's the point of homework then? And quite frankly, I do understand them very well, because um, I myself are a very lazy person, and so if you just give me the task, and I can just drag and drop and just copy paste it into the best next AI language model, and just get the results pretty much immediately. Um, it is way too tempting for someone who is bad at school. Um, Bad in a way that I just never do my homework and never learn and everything. And so, quite frankly, I'm lacking experience in doing the work when it comes to school. But yeah, I just gotta do it. And I think with those words, let's just start the chest workout. Um, I mean, it is probably already running next to me and everything, but for me, now only the workout starts. The goal is 6 sets for my chest, 6 sets for my abs. I think we're only going to do incline bench press, with then supersetted with dumbbell flies, also incline. So yeah, guys, if you like the setup and everything, let me know, and love you guys. The shreds are amazing. Yeah. Pretty good. I think the most interesting part is, I mean, we got about half a year done. And in that time frame, I'd say I'm probably about the same body fat percentage, but I've gained 2 kilograms. Probably about 5 pounds of pure god fucking muscle. And let's face the truth, I didn't even try that hard. I think that doesn't show too much of the great work or anything, but definitely of the great potential that I have. And I think with the setup that I got now running, if I just optimize it a little bit, refine it, I think I can go really far. Maybe even a native pro bodybuilder, who knows. But guys, it was a nice, actually pretty chill workout. I mean, I did my best and everything, but with 5 minutes of break, it is really the peak. I mean, 5 minutes between sets, because I just feel like, of course I work out, of course it is exhausting, but after those 5 minutes, it's just like, even before that, I just want to go again. I really love how this is going, and I really am curious to see where it's going to take me. So guys, love you.